morning, Lionhearts. It's your old pal, Jordan the Lion. Well, yesterday we started in Nevada, ended in California, and today we are going to start in Arizona. You guys ready for this? Daze with Jordan the Lion begins right now. Well, here's our ultimate destination for today. I have a fear that we may not get to see what I want to see, but I'm gonna try anyway. Here I found a historical marker and it says Oatman. 15 miles east in the Black Mountains is the historic Oatman mining district. Many original buildings still remain in the ghost town site. The Tom Reed United Eastern Gold Road and other mines produced more than $30 million of gold from the early 1900s into the 1930s. Now that is totally awesome and all, but that has nothing to do with what I want to see today, just to let you know. Where I am trying to take us is to the hotel. It was the Durban Hotel back in the day, where Clark Gable and Carole Lombard spent their honeymoon. Well, wedding night, honeymoon, whichever you want to call it, this is where they spent that night. All right, we are real close. I think we're 5 minutes away. Oatman is part of historic Route 66. Been a pretty incredible drive out here, I'll say that. The old trails. Holy cow. Did I just imagine that, or did we just have donkeys walking down the road that I was driving on? Just when I thought I couldn't be culture shocked any more than I have been in my life, I see something like that. Oh my God, here we go again. They're after me. Wow, look at this place. Just entering town. Yeah, there's donkeys all over town. Just hanging. All my friends, welcome back in time. Wow, this is something else. This is actually what we're looking for right here. The Oatman Hotel is what it's now known as.
We'll see you next year.
We'll go in a second. I want to kind of take a look around, see what this town's all about. Maybe go make some donkey friends. Oh, I think I'm gonna. Hey, buddy. Hi. I mean, this is beyond stepping back in time. This is another world. This is awesome. The ghost town that refuses to die. That's a perfect slogan for a town. If you look right in between these two buildings up on top of the hill, there's an abandoned boat just sitting up there. What do you think that's all about? Let's look a little bit more at the town here. This is really cool. It's one of the donkeys. Oh, take a look at the miner they trapped in here. Kalijah. For a good time, open the door for $1. Okay, I will. Okay, if this doesn't turn out X-rated, I'll share it with you guys, whatever happens here. I don't know how Oatman works.
Yeah, boy, Gub, here I am in my nice little place here. Yeah, it looks like a little office. Got 3 seats, that's it. 3 seats. Yeah, I got a big one, middle-sized one, and just the small size. But, yeah, I'm using this big one in here. the time I get in here and people come wanting to come in here on me, I'll be done in just a minute. Just hang on to your clothes. I mean, just keep everything up, okay?
Okay. Whose idea of a good time is that? Okay. Look at this. The Bucktooth Borough. Right next to Fast Fanny's place. Well, we don't want to miss the Great Oatman bed races. This says husband's waiting room. The treasure hunt's closed. Says, this turn of the century gold mining camp was on the original road through the Black Mountains and eventually became Route 66. Burros came with the miners and still roam the streets today. So what they basically mean is for me not to forget that I'm the guest of the Burros here. Here we go. See, this is what I was afraid of. The Honeymoon Suite is up here, and I saw online for some reason they've closed the museum. Guess we can still look around a little bit, but... Okay, so even though it's closed down, they said that the museum and everything is really what's closed, and because people have, go figure, stolen things from the room, they don't allow people to go in the room anymore. However, we can see the room, even though it's super dark. I'm using my cell phone flashlight, and we can look in the room through the glass. Number 15. Alright, you'll have to pardon my shadows, guys. This one's a little difficult to vlog, but it says, they fell in love in 1936, a leap year, at the full-dress white Mayfair ball for all of Hollywood society. Till then, she had thought him stuffy. He had objected to her profane language and behavior, boisterous public behavior. The next day, she had a pair of doves sneaked into his hotel room while he slept, and before long they were obviously publicly happily in love, to the pleasures of several million fans. Now, what they don't mention is that Clark was already married at the time. He was married to Rhea Langham, who was a pretty wealthy socialite, much older than Clark. But he fell in love with Carol, he got a divorce, and they came here. And here's their marriage license. There's the handwritten stuff. How cool is that? Now let's take a look inside the room. They actually have her dress in there. The room is pretty much unchanged, other than you can tell they put some pictures of the couple on the wall, but just a small, tiny little room where they would have consummated their marriage. Not to get too graphic, but Clark was known to love his sex, so there ain't no way they were coming to Oatman on their wedding night and playing canasta. I bet that's even the bed. Like there's two dresses in there. I believe I saw online that that one is the wedding dress. I'm really thankful that they allowed us to come in here even though it's closed down these days, because I told her, I said, I go out of my way to go all over the world to see any place that Clark Gable shared a moment or filmed a movie or anything, so this was really something I've wanted to do since I started blogging. That is too cool. Then look down at the ground, you almost wonder if that's the original rug that would have been in there at the time. That's sad that, like she said, we don't allow people to go in anymore because people steal things, and we've had a couple of things stolen, so now you can just view it through the glass. And I think that's even a case-by-case basis. All right, there it is. That's really cool that we finally got to see the room that they had their wedding night in. And here you can see they were married in Kingman, not too far from here. That is too cool that they let us up there to check that out. Now they told me, they're like, this place absolutely is haunted. So they have all kinds of crazy moments here, and you can see on here it says, our hotel is the oldest two-story adobe building in the Mojave County and is registered with the National Historical Society. It was built in 1902. It has housed many a minor, movie star, and statesperson. It has been one of the social meeting places for past and present residents of Oatman. Clark Gable and Carole Lombard spent their honeymoon upstairs March 18, 1939. They frequently returned to Oatman because they enjoyed the solitude, and Clark played cards with the miners. Governor Rose Mofford came to Oatman because she said, I simply love Oatman. They probably would have paid on that cash machine. Alright, let's go explore some more of Oatman. Well, another amazing moment for my life that I can put a check mark next to. I'm gonna walk down towards the saloon down here, and this is where all the Boroughs are hanging out, so maybe they'll come say hi to me or be cool to me. What's up? He was friendly enough. Are you guys friendly? Looks like they've covered up this well here. Alright, I think I'm gonna walk all the way to the opposite end of town. There's a few things I noticed I didn't check out yet, so. I can absolutely understand why Clark Gable would love it here. This really is like off the beaten path, big time. Hi, I think we met earlier. These people were getting in their minivan to take off, and this Borough went and is in there messing with him, and there's a lady that knows its name is going, Marshall, no. Marshall! Hey, don't take their stuff! Marshall!
Get out of there! Hey! Go ahead and shut it. It's like, hey, what you got?
Marshall! He literally was grabbing onto their bag of groceries with his mouth and was gonna walk off with it. Let's see what's over here. I saw there's like a gold mine museum or something. I know this is gonna sound insane, but I would totally get some property up here and have an escape up here. I can totally understand people that would want to do that. This place is great. Arizona Hotel used to be here. Dude, Elvis, you and I are just connected at the hip, man. Everything I do in life involves you, it seems like. Look at this, I think we found our undertaker. Part of the mine. I hear one of the Boroughs out there going nutty. All right, let's go in the museum. Some mining materials. It's kind of a cool moment. I'm actually in an old mine. Not really much of a museum, but kind of cool anyway. Head back out of here. Check out this water tower. Horn feather. Let's check out the jail. Convict's gift shop. The jail was closed. So check this out. It says Oatman was founded around 1906 as part of Arizona's richest gold mining area. Oatman was reborn in the late 1960s and early 70s as a tourist town. The main attraction was the wild burro herd. The burros roaming the Oatman area are descendants of the burros from the mining ventures of earlier times. If it were not for these burros, in all probability, neither you nor this plaque would be standing here today. People from all over the world come to visit, feed, and take pictures of the burros. And in case you need a shotgun wedding, they got your justice here and your shotgun. Is that your story? Is that what you're doing here? I'll let you read her slogan. All right, this has been a lot of fun. But I think it's time for the fun to end. Well, I have wanted to come to Oatman, Arizona for a very long time, ever since I knew that they spent their wedding night here, so this was a blast. Definitely not a disappointment. Thank you, Daniel Marin, for becoming my newest Patreon, and thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Come back and see me tomorrow. We have another great adventure planned somewhere else in the world. Have a great night, and goodbye.